Hey guys, I want to welcome you back to the Sensu Pop channel. Today we have a game for you. It is going to be the SS4 Prism Bardock. This is the one that came out from the anniversary box. Really good looking cards and very interesting deck against Lord Slug. Guess who is the Lord Slug player? It is me. Lord Slug has been one of my favorite decks. There's a lot of problems with this deck. However, it is still a pretty good deck, so I want to play it, especially with the new anniversary support. Alright, and it is going to be my friend, my pal over here, Philip, who is going to be piloting the SS4 Bardock deck. So let's talk a little bit about the deck. Lord Slug, nothing much to talk about, except that there's quite a little problem with the deck. It makes your opponent draws a little bit too much, and it does not need your opponent to put the cards back. You can play very aggressively, but if your opponent doesn't put the cards back, they are going to have so much hand size that you cannot out-combo them. They're going to draw a lot, but not you. So that is quite the big problem. They are going to have most of the cards that they need in their hands, especially if you're playing against SS4 Bardock's deck that has quite a bit of control, so he has so many options here. When it comes to the SS4 Bardock's deck, this is the first time I'm playing against the SS4 Bardock's deck. There is so many control, and then they have a really big boss monster that's going to drop at turn 5. Sometimes they're not going to draw into the card, however against Lord Slug they are definitely going to be drawing into the cards because they are going to be drawing so much. Alright, so here we go, the game has started. The first energy, it was really difficult for me because all the cards that I need was in my hand. So there was really not too many options available, so I was struggling a little bit. Here we go. Swing with the leader, and instead of you drawing, both of you, it's gonna draw, right? So this is a 10k, gonna tap 1, and I'm gonna put down my unison. This unison is just extremely difficult to be removed. It's a 15k that can be played for just 1 energy if your opponent has 7 or more cards. That's how the deck works. It really benefits your opponent for having more and more cards in their hands. Alright, and here we go. I think, yes, correct. I decided to play the Lord Slug Conqueror Restore. This is the main card in the deck. If you don't have any ability to take care of this card, I mean not just from the battle area to the drop area, if you don't have this ability to remove this card to the warp, you're gonna have a very bad time. Alright, but he's playing black, so he has options. Alright, because the opponent has 7 or more cards in his hand, so I'm gonna activate the ability to play the new anniversary box. He's gonna negate this, so this is gonna be a 19k swing, I think. Yeah, a 19k swing. And he's gonna... One of the thing about this Prism Bardock is that when you put the energy, some cards has the ability, and he already has the ability to put one of my cards into the drop area, just like that. Just by placing an energy, so it's a free ability just to play on it. Just to play, this is just this is one of the things that this deck has. And when he swings, he has the ability to look up to top 4 and pick a SS4 card, top 5, and an SS4 card into his hands. And it's gonna pick the Vegeta. The Vegeta is super strong. You could see it in action later, and he's gonna end his turn. That's how Bardock is gonna play. There's a lot of counter playing, counter attacking, so you know it can be quite difficult to deal with. I'm gonna activate the ability of my unison, which makes both of us draws a card, and then I can play a 1 cost for free. It's gonna be wing. There are quite a lot of, oh, he's going to be tapping 1 to combo this guy. Yes, so you can see it in action. After you combo with this guy, when it comes into play, you are able to bounce 1 card back into my hand. I'm going to swing my 15k unison onto his most probably leader. The problem with a lot of his cards, it's just so difficult to deal with, because a lot of his cards, it's not 15k, a lot of his cards is 16k. And so your 15k, it's unable to kill them from the board. If you really want to deal with them, just make sure you have removal, because they are pretty small, like 3 drop, 4 drop, 2 drop, so it's pretty easy. I'm gonna be tapping 1 to send my Meta Matcha just to draw the 2 cards. Really good card. and play a token on the board. This most probably you're not going to be swinging with it, but you know, it's a free 0 plus 5k combo. And I'm gonna activate the rejuvenate ability just to awaken. Lord Slug has 2 ways to awaken. The first way to awaken is to the traditional way for less life. The second one is when you rejuvenate, you get to draw 2 and flip the card over. So it's pretty good. I like it. And now I'm back to 8 life. And with the Lord Slug's second ability, because your opponent has 10 or more cards in his hands, I'm able to play the 1 drop back from the drop area. And then he's going to counterplay my free play. So that's the issue that I had. I was unable to establish my board because he's just counterplaying, counterattacking, counterplaying, counterattacking. So it was difficult. While he does that, he builds up his board too. But the best part about all his counterplay, counterattacking, he is also going against Lord Slug. And Lord Slug, a lot of plays are also free play, right? So it's free play against free play. Take a look at the amount of things that he has to do just to counter my board for when I'm only at 2 energy. Now take note that his energy has he has blue, he has red, he has green on it. And he's just left with 1 more color. I believe that would be, so he has yellow, green, and he needs blue, right? So it's yellow, red, and green, and he needs blue before he can summon his really big boss monster, or when his leader it's gonna get a lot of ability. When he swings, he has a check. If you have 3 or more colors and stuff like that, you are able to do a lot of things. Wing, it's one of the best cards in the game. Now I'm gonna block the attack, and when he blocks the attack, both of us gets to draw a card. Such a good card, and you can recycle so much from the drop area too. So that's great with the Lord Slug leader's ability. And here we go. He knows how to play against this deck due to one of his good friends. He plays this deck also, so he knows how to deal with it. So I do have quite a mountain to climb, let's put it that way. Here we go. This is gonna be, I believe this guy has critical, so 15 crit. But he's gonna swing against a leader that's 20. Yes, you heard it correctly. Lord Slug is a leader that is standing on 20. Yep, so he has to combo, but the problem is he does have cards in his hands to combo there. So here we go. He's gonna be tapping 1, and when he taps 1, he is able to play a 2 drop from his hands for free. And he's gonna play the card and remove my, I think it's something 2 or less, and return it to its owner's hands. But the thing is, he removed just my, what do you call that? My token. Here we go. He is going to end his turn. Quite an aggressive turn if you think about that. That's quite a lot of swing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 swings just on 3 energy. So that's how you kind of play it. That's how I get it. It's a lot of counterplay, counterattacking. Then you fill up your board that way. When you combo, you fill up your board. So I have a feeling. that it's not going to be good for me because the problem is this deck, it's very aggressive. Lord Slug, it's a very aggressive deck. I really love this deck a lot. However, this is kind of like a bad matchup. But to be fair, Lord Slug has a lot of bad matchup. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna swing with my Unison card. I'm gonna combo with this. So this is gonna be swing at 25k. Have fun trying to block that. But he has a lot of cards in his hands. It's fine too. He's just trying to decide what cards. From this point of view, you can see his card, but not me, because we're just sitting right next to each other, alright? But if I were to turn my head, yes I can, because there was a screen beside me that is showing what I was recording. I should have done that. Haha. Alright, now you can see that the super combo came back onto the board. The reason it's also the Lord Slug's ability says, pick a Slug army that's 2 or less and play it from your drop area if your opponent has 10 or more cards, right? But he has to deal with that because this is gonna affect, this is not just a 0 plus 10k that is for free that I can recycle every single turn. It also says that when he plays a counterplay, he's gonna get punished for that. He has to drop 2 cards. Yep. So using the ability of the Unison card, I am gonna play my 1-drop from my hand. And with that, we're gonna draw a card, and then with that 3 cost, I'm gonna do it. I was the way that I was doing it is I knew that he has, because that card needs red, the counterplay cards needs red. He has only 1 chance to counterplay this. This is a more higher priority target, because this cannot be recycled from the drop area, not from my deck configuration currently. However, with the Lord Slug, he is able, the 2-drop Lord Slug, I can recycle it. So I was trying to bait him by putting a high priority target for him to counterplay, so that I can play my 3-drop and my 1-drop for free, safely. So this 3-drop Lord Slug, let me explain to you. No, I have to tell you that this has got to be one of the best cards for Lord Slug, because every time, like in a battle, right, once per turn, you're able to take one of their combo card and discard it. And if you do so, both of you get to draw a card. Mathematically, it sounds like, hey, this is a fair trade. However, mathematically, it is not, because you are drawing a card for free. Your opponent's gonna combo, and the combo card that you pick, it's gonna be discarded. So your opponent, it's a +0, you are actually a +1. So the longer that this card stays on the board, the worse it gets for everybody. I'm gonna dominate potential of this. There is just a little bit too much on the board for me to do anything about it. So he has 1 more attack this turn, and I'm gonna remove a 2 cost. He was just explaining to me that his Bardock's gonna tap down my wing, so which is bad. I want my wing because I want to draw 1 card. Let my opponent draw, it's fine, but I really want to draw that 1 card with wings. But here you go, you can see that because wing is such a high priority target, he could have just locked down my Lord Slug, but he doesn't. But 1 drop, but he doesn't. So here we go. I want to see, what does he do? Did he combo? Because once he combo, I'm able to draw. And guess what? He really needs to combo just to draw that 1 card. No, he didn't combo. So, thing is, I'm 20k. He doesn't want me to draw that 1 card. He's pretty good at handling Lord Slug. Here we go. SS for Gogeta, Thor thing, the Dark Empire. I was like, can you play this card? Unfortunately, yes, he can play this card. A great card. Now he swings his triple attack, however he has just 1 more attack to go because of a dominant potential. So I was kind of happy that I played dominant potential, but I have to, I think, discard 3 cards from my hands, send it to warp or something, and 2 cards on my board to send it to warp. I think it's 2-2. I believe so, it's 2-2. Very, very powerful card to deal with, but it's single attack. That is the bad part about that card. But most of the time you can do like triple attack, but this time around he can only do 1. He removed 2 of my 1-drop and he left the Lord Slug on the board. So I'm just gonna take the damage. It's fine. He's gonna restand and end his turn. There's nothing they can do. I like it in the sense that he has, oh yeah, he can untap 1 of his energy from his Bardock's ability, and he's gonna untap the red. From what I know so far, red, it's a counterplay. Anything 20k or less. Alright, here we go. So on 4 energy, what can I do? Lord Slug can do quite a lot of things with very, very little, as long as your opponent hand size is up. Take a look, his hand size is a brick. That means all options are available to me. First thing, 20k I'm gonna activate to make sure that either he counterplay this, because red, it's on the table. Red energy is available. Either he counterplay this, or he's gonna pay for counterplaying anything later on. And a free super combo on the board anyways. And this is a 15k, so you can actually swing if you want to. Such a great card, especially in this deck. Yep. So I'm gonna do the +1, just to draw the card. And I am gonna be playing another Lord Slug Conqueror Restore. He's trying to remove this, but unfortunately in this game, I was so lucky I was able to get like a lot of one course. this guy on my board. So I think this is the 4th one that you see. He has to remove this one. If not, he's gonna be in a lot of trouble over time. He has quite a lot of things on his board too. He has that Gogeta and that 2-drop Bardock. So if I don't clear his board next turn, I am going to be dealing with another triple attacker that was able to rip my hands off, right? So I'm going to swing and he's going to block. And I realized that, okay, this is unfair because I did not know that this was a blocker. I know. So I said, okay, sorry. I don't want to do this. I know, that's really bad. I agree. But this is a casual game. That's the channel, what it is all about, alright? Here we go, we are gonna be playing one of my favorite units in the game, the 4-drop Vegeta display, and it just comes in at the right time because just dropping them one card, I'm gonna burst everything off. Sorry about the glare though, on that card, because it, for some reason, it's just that part that is glaring. I was unable to get the lightings properly, so too bad. I'm gonna swing with my Lord Slug now, and he has nothing to block on his table. There are quite a lot of things that he has to deal with right now. There's a 15k on the board whenever he combos, but he has to combo to save himself for that. Unless he's gonna go 0+5, 0+5, 0+5. Because if he's gonna go that, I'm gonna target like 0+10, not for 0+5. But the thing is, the more he does a 0+5, so he's gonna do 0+5. It's also hand destruction on his side. Alright. So here we go. Another 15k swinging on his face. The Vegeta is a 25k dual attacker. Double strike crit. Alright, here's my 0+5k super combo. Why do I want him? I don't know though. I think he needs to be in the team. That's why if I were to choose one card to put him, I would just put him as one super combo. Because just to draw the extra card when I need to. So I'm gonna swing with my 15k just to apply pressure. I want to bring him down to just one the double strike range. Because I do have options in my hand for a dual attack double striker. I think so. Yep, here we go. I'm gonna go for a 25k double strike. He has to negate this. So he has no more options right now, seriously. And he's gonna pay just to put it back into his hands. But he has no energy anymore. I know I cannot get him, so I'm gonna activate the Lord Slug's ability. Just to play a free 3-drop. And he's gonna complain that I did use the ability already, but I didn't, because it's gonna be my surprise for him. I'm gonna be tapping and I'm gonna swing with this Angela. This Angela, it's such a good card if you play it correctly. What does this card do? If your opponent has 10 more cards in your hands and you have 6 or less cards, at the end of the turn, you draw 3 cards. Alright, so I'm gonna draw 3. Just like that. And your opponent doesn't draw, alright? So you punishes your opponent for playing a lot of cards, and because you free play, you're actually doing your whole own hand destruction too. But your opponent has to deal with that, right? So your opponent is also using cards, using combos to take care of that. However, this 19k helps you to replenish your cards. Here we go. He is going to be playing the boss monster. S is for Gogeta. Prismatic Burst. Basically, this is a very difficult card to deal with. Quadruple strike and burns 1 energy and taps one of your opponent's card down. And he has all the colors, so he's able to do that. And he took away my favorite card, which is the Lord Slug stuff. And he's gonna swing with triple attack. I was usually feeling very safe because, like, no matter what, he's down to 2 and I'm down to like 4 lives max, and he doesn't really have a lot of option to swing crit, and I'm always kind of like at a 20 unless he gets down to 7 or less card in his hands, right? So I'm always pretty safe. Every time I swing with 20k, he's gonna have a lot of problems. So this is gonna burn 1, and actually I'm gone. I'm finished. Yeah, I was hoping for a negate though, but I didn't have it, so too bad. So this is the end of the game. I hope you like it. We are going to be moving to set 15 very soon. I hope I'm going to get the decks that I want to play. I'm going to play Kale. I will try to make Kale work, guys. I will try to make Kale works. I'm of course going to be playing the Shadow Dragon. And I believe a lot of people will be dealing with Broly. So I'm not too sure what I do. Red Broly, I'm definitely going to own the deck. I'm definitely going to play it. I'm just not too sure if I am going to showcase it. Because usually my build it's a little bit more quirky, a little bit more theme, and not so effective and efficient as the other channels. Alright, but be sure I'm maybe gonna just do some gameplays where I play with it. Alright, so this is the end of the video. If you like this video, I appreciate it. You can give this video a like, subscribe if you want to support me and the channel. Stay safe, stay healthy, enjoy playing the Dragon Ball Super card game. I hope you guys are okay. See you guys in the next video. Ciao.